Hello friends, and welcome to today's gentle Yin Yoga practice for stress and digestion. Let's begin today on our backs, just taking a few moments to settle in here, becoming aware of how your body is feeling before we begin today. Gently scanning through the body, noticing any areas holding on to tension, discomfort, or emotional energy. Notice the quality of your mind, your mental state and emotions. And perhaps invite within you an intention to seek presence through this practice, being the observer of your own mind and emotions, noticing anything that arises without engaging, and simply shifting your awareness and attention back to your breath and back into the body. When you are ready, let's gently lift the knees, making a 90-degree angle with the legs. Then we're going to bring the right knee over the left, perhaps weaving that foot around the ankle if you can also. Take an inhale, cactusing the arms, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, allow the legs to slowly drop to the left as you look over your right shoulder. Take any micro adjustments you may need to take, maybe moving the knees higher or lower from the chest to make it more or less intense. Maybe resting a pillow or bolster under the knees if they don't easily reach the floor and this twist feels a little too deep for you today. And be sure that both shoulders are staying grounded to the mat. We don't want them lifting up here. And once you have found the positioning or modifications that best serve you today, settle into the stillness, coming into the breath, inhaling through the nose into the low belly space, and exhaling fully and slowly, allowing all the air to leave the lungs as the body lets go a little more. Since today's class is targeting the overlap of our stress levels and digestive health, we are targeting the earth element, which is comprised of the spleen and stomach meridians that run through our torso and psoas areas. When our earth elements are in balance, psychologically this manifests as our ability to have balance, to take care of ourselves and others in a healthy manner, to trust life, and that what's meant to be will be, and letting go of anything else that isn't serving us. But when this element is out of balance, it can result in anxiety, over caretaking for others, under caring for ourselves, and a lack of peace of mind, increased stress. When our stomachs and spleens are working properly, they allow our body to take in the nutrients it needs, bringing energy into our centers, and then getting rid of the waste, removing anything that isn't needed, letting go of it, so that we can thrive in balance. Just a little bit longer on this side, so go inward, stay connected to that breath, and practice noticing. All right, on your next exhale, begin to gently untwist the body, releasing the legs, taking as much time as you need to then transition to the other side, now bringing the left knee over the right, wrapping that foot around the ankle if you can also. Take an inhale as you cactus the arms, lengthen through the spine. And with your exhale, gently begin to drop the legs to the right as you look over your left shoulder to complete that twist. Inhale deeply, imagining drawing that breath into the spinal cord, into the digestive organs. Exhale fully and slowly, letting go of any resistance. Exhaling anything you don't need right now. Surrendering deeper into this twist. Inhale, inviting peace into the mind and into the body. And let it go, surrendering deeper. Feeling the weight heavy against the mat. And continue to stay with that breath, staying present in the body. We're holding our poses today for an extended period of time in order to release those deepest layers of fascia and connective tissue. Since 80% of our nerve pathways end in the fascia, this is where we can see that overlap of the mind and body connection, the effect of our mental health on the physical health. When we have unprocessed trauma, too much stress, or heightened emotions that aren't able to be dealt with, that energy can store physically in the fascia. And so if we have these blockages in our spleen or stomach meridians, these planes of fascia, then it can result in the digestive issues, as well as the mental health struggles. That's what makes Yin Yoga such a powerful practice, especially for those who struggle with mental health in addition to chronic pain or illnesses. We have less than a minute left on this side, so once again, I'm going to leave you here to enjoy this stillness, to go inward, to really listen to your body. Awesome job. When you are ready, gently untwist the body again, releasing the legs. Maybe taking just a few moments on your back to feel the echo of the pose, allowing that spine to re-neutralize. And whenever you're ready, gently turn onto your left side and meet me in tabletop for our next pose. Beginning with the knees directly aligned below the hips and the shoulders above the wrists. We're going to begin to walk the hands forward, finding our way into our melting heart. Here it's just important to make sure that those hips stay aligned above the knees, as it can be easy to start to fall forward or lean too far back without realizing it. You can allow your forehead to rest gently on the mat or maybe on a block or pillow. Perhaps play around with the positioning of your arms, maybe moving them a little wider or narrower to see how your body responds. And if you want to go a little deeper and your chest is maybe reaching toward the mat, then you can place your chin on the mat instead of the forehead. Once again, after you have taken any of those adjustments you need, making this pose best serve you, then settle into stillness, coming back into the breath. Inhaling deeply as you invite that fresh oxygen into any areas of stiffness or tension. And with your exhale, imagine it leaving the body, melting away. Our mindfulness aspect of this practice and coming into the breath, staying focused on it, not only helps us go deeper into our poses, but is also teaching us to have a greater mindful awareness in our lives, which over time can transcend beyond the mat. And the first step to making significant change in our lives is first being aware of what we want to change, what the current patterns are, and why it's not working for us. As we breathe through the discomfort, intentionally staying in a pose even when it's uncomfortable and we want to come out, we are teaching ourselves to increase our threshold for distress tolerance, learning that we can sit with uncomfortable feelings or emotions without reacting, and we can learn to instead respond with wisdom. About 40 seconds left on this side. Once again, I will leave you here. All right, you guys, when you are ready, gently use your hands to help walk yourself back up and find your way onto your back for a short rebound. Just taking a few moments to once again be still, to feel the effects that this pose has begun to have on your body, any shifts that have occurred. When you are ready, go ahead and turn onto your right side. We're now going to bend the right knee as we reach for the foot with the left hand, thinking about trying to rotate so both the shoulders are touching the mat. Here you can begin to pull that foot back even further. Maybe bring that top knee up closer toward the chest to go a little deeper. As we're here, take any micro adjustments you need, playing around with the positioning to figure out how this pose best serves you. And then once again, settle in, enjoying the stillness, allowing everything to be heavy that can be let go of right now. Relaxing the feet and the ankles, relaxing any resistance through the hips, the side body, allowing the shoulders and the neck to be relaxed. Inhale deeply, feeling the belly rise. Exhale fully, letting go, surrendering a little deeper into the mat. Notice how this compression through this gentle twist is feeling on those digestive organs, like a gentle massage for the stomach, for the spleen. You may also be feeling a gentle release through the low back. If you have any pain in the low back, be sure to listen to your body, easing out of it, not going so deep, or maybe taking a different twist instead. If your mind has begun to wander, become overwhelmed with thoughts or stress, anxieties, this is your reminder to gently usher your awareness and intention back into the breath, being intentional about letting everything else fade away. Where you are is exactly where you need to be. Everything else can wait. Just a little bit longer on this side. Go inward, stay with your body, listen to that inner wisdom. Wonderful job. When you're ready, release that foot. Gently untwist, coming back onto your back again. Maybe taking just a breath or two, allowing that spine to reneutralize. And when you're ready, gently turn onto the left side this time, keeping the right leg straight to begin. Pulling the left foot back toward the glute with your right hand. Thinking about drawing both the shoulders onto the mat to twist a little deeper here. And once again, take any small adjustments you may need before settling into the pose. Scanning the body, relaxing any remaining tension you notice. Breathe mindfully, inhaling relaxation into the whole body. And exhale, imagining anything that has been weighing you down, simply leaving the body. Inhale again, setting your mind on peace and ease. And exhale, allowing stresses and tension to melt away. We're almost halfway on this side. Stay present. Inhale relaxation into the body. And exhale, maybe twist a little deeper if your body has begun to let go. Be the watcher, the observer of your mind and your body. Without judgment, simply meeting yourself where you're at with compassion. We have about 1 or 2 more slow breaths here. Let's inhale, breathing into the belly. Exhale, see if you can let go of anything else you're still holding on to. And when you're ready, gently release that foot, finding your way onto your back once more. Making sure the spine is neutral. Begin to just scan through the body again, noticing any changes of sensation, any changes of mental or emotional state. Perhaps noticing the increase of blood flow, the gentle buzz of energy through the areas we've been releasing. When you're ready, we are going to take our last asana of the day, which is our reclined butterfly back bend. So for this, you'll need a bolster or a rolled blanket or pillow, anything that you have around the house that'll work for you. So we want our prop on our low back, as low as we can go, where we're still able to keep our glutes grounded to the mat. If you find that they are lifting up off the mat, then you may need a smaller prop. So find the right positioning for your prop, and then bring the soles of the feet together, moving the heels a little closer to the body to take it up a notch, or to make it a little easier, shift the feet down a little. In this pose, I like to extend my arms overhead to really open through the shoulders and the torso, and get a little better release for that low back as well. As we're here, breathe into the belly, feeling it rise. Exhaling, feeling it fall. Thinking about trying to keep the chest still as we breathe deeply. Drawing that breath into our Dantian energy center, that space between the belly button and the pubic bone. Making each exhale slow and long, letting all of the air out so we can get the deepest release possible in this pose. You're doing great. Stay with that breath. Inhaling, feeling the belly rise, extending through the stomach. Exhale fully and slowly, getting heavier against your mat. Enjoying this gentle decompression of the spine. Enjoying these few moments of stillness and serenity that we get throughout our days. Drawing our energy inward to our centers so that we have the capacity to move throughout our days with purpose, strong intention, and confidence. Great job. When you are ready, gently remove your prop, whichever way is easiest for you. Extend the legs, palms facing up toward the sky. And once again, feel the echo of the pose, feel the effects that this practice has had on the body and the mind. Letting go of any remaining tension you may notice as you scan through the body to find a little bit deeper stillness once more. All right, when you are ready, gently turn onto your right side now. Meet me seated at the center of the mat. we're going to finish with a few rounds of fire breathing. This fire breathing is one that helps enliven us, wake us up, and also stimulates digestion. So in a seated position with the spine tall and long, let's place one hand on the low belly, one on the chest. And what we're going to do is inhale and exhale quickly through the nose, each exhale trying to expand that belly while the chest remains still. So let's do 3 rounds of 20 seconds. So let's inhale, filling the belly, and begin. Continue on your own, inhaling and exhaling quickly, pushing that belly out with each exhale so it's bouncing, getting a little stimulation through the digestive organs. And release the breath. That was 1 round. Let's take another inhale, filling the belly. Exhale fully. Take another inhale and begin again. 20 seconds once more, bouncing that belly, making that breath quick, expanding through the stomach. And release. Great job. Let's take an inhale. Exhale slowly. Let it all go. Inhale again. And last round, begin. Ten more seconds, almost there. And let it go. Awesome job. Let's finish with just one more closing breath for today's class. Taking an inhale as you stretch the arms overhead, reaching tall. And exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Bowing down as you acknowledge yourself for taking the time to honor your mind and body in this way today. Thank you so much for choosing to join me for today's practice. I truly hope you enjoyed it and feel the benefits of it. If you liked this class, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date with all of my latest classes. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you soon, my friends. Namaste.